This is Science Quest. With your host, Jed Allen Frills. He's taking you around the world, discussing everything science.
Hi, I'm Jed Allen Frills, and thanks for joining me today on Science Quest. Today we've traveled into the Florida Everglades to talk to you about scientific data. Now you might wonder why we traveled into the middle of the Everglades to talk to you about data. Well, today, with the help of Captain Wayne from Cypress Airboat Expeditions, we're going to take a look at a data collection point out here in the middle of the Everglades. Now you might be wondering, what is a data collection point doing in the middle of the Everglades? Well, this is an extremely important national park. Not only are the Everglades protected, but they're also an important part in our filtering system of America's waters. Considered one of the largest wetlands, the United States has developed a monitoring system to help us keep track of the Florida Everglades. Tell us a little bit more about that is Captain Wayne from Cypress Airboat Expeditions. Captain Wayne?
Hi, listen, let me tell you a little something about them if I can. What these were put here, they've been here for many and many years, but they've gotten more and more of them all over South Florida. They're actually all over Florida and actually the United States. And you can look them up under USGS. What they do is they give us the salinities of the water, the clarity of the water, the temperature of the water. They give us the height of the water, the amount of rain we get, the amount we've received. It gives so much information to scientists to let them know if the Everglades is doing well. And then to track the rainy seasons and the wet seasons.
So these tracking stations are not just here, but they're scattered all over the Everglades and all over Florida.
All over.
People could log on, track that data themselves, and also keep track of the health of the Everglades.
If they wanted to see this one, what they do is they go onto USGS and get into Florida, come down to the Everglades. You'll see it'll punch in the Everglades and look up Wildlife Management Area 3B. And it'll show there's about 10 of them in this area, and it'll show them, and then they can see what the water is like. Is it salty? Is it fresh? Well, this is fresh water, I'll tell you that. I'll give you that one. But it's going to give you all the temperatures of the water, the clarity of the water again, and the height of the water.
So here we are in the middle of one of the national parks of the United States, and it is so important that we continue to monitor the health of it. What I'm going to challenge you to do as students is to log on to these sites and take a look at that research yourself. Take a look at the health of the national park system called the Everglades and see what you find out. Because way out here in the middle of the Everglades, we're collecting that data for you to analyze and decide whether or not the health of the Everglades is good or the health of the Everglades is bad. Captain Wayne, thanks so much for getting us out here into the middle of the Everglades today. It's one of those things, I know you can't walk to it, but we've gotten you there today. Thanks for joining us on Science Quest, and remember the answers to your questions might just be found in a data collection center out in the middle of a national park like the Florida Everglades.